the proposal started, a year and a half ahead of time because I was starting to think of how I was gonna be, where I was gonna be, what I was gonna wear, who was gonna be there, all those kind of things. And so, I was starting to take notes, and whenever I'd meet a family member or something, I'd get their information on the side, and so that I was, eventually gonna plan to get everybody in a location and surprise her.
Probably after year three, maybe year three and a half, I'd given up hope that we were gonna marry. I just figured we were gonna be a couple of old heads, just kick it for the rest of our days, and I was cool with that. I
So not cool
I
with
was
that.
so cool with that. Okay, for the first, probably year 1 through 3, I'm just like, okay, what we doing? When is it happening? Don't make me an old bride. I'm gonna be limited to what I can put on if I'm an old bride, because people gonna say, what's our old tail doing with that, short tail dress on? So I was just like, don't make me an old bride. Let's make some moves. And then it was always in my time when I see fit. Stop
Now
asking.
that's the truth. Finally, finally, and so,
Right.
and I
So,
figured, she was like gonna stop asking, but like, it was like
oh, I
the
stopped
new moon.
asking.
I knew there was a new moon out there because I would wake up, with a pillow over my face, talking about, when are we gonna get married? What are we doing here? I'm like, what are you talking? We just had good times. We just watching movies and we're having fun.
I gave up. So after about 3 years, 3.5 years, I'm just like, it's not even gonna happen.
Every new moon,
So
I get that question. I'm like, dang, man, there must be a new moon out there. So, but I was like, listen, you're not gonna rush me, because it took me 40 years to meet her, and then I was like, we're gonna not rush this. Make sure we got it right. She had hit me with this sad look, like we ain't gonna never get married. No, we gonna get married. I promise you. She had like random people that she was working with at the time, like, hit me up like, "Listen, you gonna marry my girl or what? It's been a long time." Like, who are you? How you got my number? Don't worry about that. What are we gonna do? You know who I'm talking about too. You see the
I
voice of
do.
the
I
see.
do.
We would keep it anonymous, and so I had to like tell this random stranger the plan, and then she was like, "Oh, okay, carry on. I'm gonna let her know that you coming soon." And so that got pushed back like another year too because of that incident right there. Cause I ain't like to be pressed. See, it was your fault that we had to 8 years. It could have been year 6.
It was not.
Sure could have been,
It was not.
but
Because that didn't even happen in year 6,
it was like year 5. It was something.
year 3.
But yeah, that's what happened. It was originally supposed to be on my birthday. I was gonna propose, but Skylar, her daughter, had exams that weekend, so she couldn't make it home. So she's like, "Hey, I really gotta be there. Don't do it till next week. I'll be there." I was like, "All right." So we kind of delayed it. So the process was pretty painful because this one right here don't like no damn surprises. And so the only people that I could count on around here couldn't hold water. so I had to get the children to swear that this is the plan, and I needed to make sure that it was gonna go off without a hitch. The thing was, is I had this different ring planned out, and while she said she stopped asking me, she stopped physically asking me when I was gonna propose, but I would get different rings every day. Like, "Ooh, what do you think about this? What do you think about this?" And it all came from the same ring design on Instagram. So I was like, you know what? I get the hint. I'm just gonna take this one back that I had gotten, and I'm gonna work with the designer that she keeps sending me rings. So that kind of set back a little bit long time too because we had to get it custom made, and so yeah, it was the subtle hints, man. And that's how it is with her. She just kind of subtle hint you Subtle hint you. Even on that very first weekend, she just subtle hint me to death, man. Just subtle hints. But the outfit kind of came along. I had just seen this picture online at one of these little China shopping sites or whatever, and it was like this guy had like this white peacoat. It was just all white, everything with like black accessories. I was like, yo, that's dope. I was like, you like this? She's like, yeah, that's kind of nice. I was like, I'm gonna get this.
It was the most disturbing outfit. I was so disgusted with it because it didn't come collectively in a set. He found a picture, and everywhere we went, when the world opened up again, we were trying to find these pieces to match this picture that he had found. So it had to be the right texture of white turtleneck. It had to be the correct white pant. The belt buckle had to be round and not square. It had to have all these things. It's like everywhere we went out, finally.
The details.
Oh, I got to find this from my all white outfit. You got to help me find it. I'm just like, oh, if I hear about this all white outfit one more time, I'm just gonna lose my mind. I don't want to talk about it anymore. But I couldn't figure out why it was so important to him. I was just so aggravated with every move we made. It was all about this white outfit.
So she became disgusted at the idea, but that kind of that white knight, that shining armor kind of thing.
The superhero.
Yeah, the superhero. So she was playing checkers. I was months ahead of her chess, and I had her buy into it. Like, yeah, what do you think about this piece? She was out there finding the pieces too. I'm just like, yeah.
I just wanted it to stop.
So when the day came, so I was like, all right. I originally had planned. I had bought her a white dress as well to go match my white outfit, but I don't know. It got delayed. It was supposed to be in, and it came in like the week later after the proposal, and so with that said, she at first was just like jeans and something. I was like, man, this is a really nice restaurant. I need you to dress up. She's like, what's wrong with my outfit? I was like, just once you put on a dress, this is what I'm gonna be wearing. She's like, you gonna put on all the white? I was like, yeah. She's like, why? I was like, because, it's still kind of chilly outside and I won't be able to get to wear this anywhere else. So, I worked so hard on this outfit. So I feel like
that damn white suit that he had been taking months to try to find all the pieces to put together to match this picture he had. And so I'm just like, oh my gosh, this white outfit. So sick of hearing about it, looking at it. You look great, but I'm just like, great. Now I'm gonna have to find something comparable to this white outfit that he's put so much effort into. And so I finally, put a dress on, and Skylar's upstairs, and she sees me, and she looks like she's about to start crying. I'm just like, what is the matter with you? And later, Evan's like, you almost gave it away. What are you doing? Why are you crying? She just looked so beautiful. And Skylar had taken a picture of us before we left. I think she, on Snapchat, and the caption was, she has no idea she's about to get engaged.
So we had went to Del Frisco. So I wanted somewhere nice, but not like over to kind of get her, off the, suspicion there. So I don't want to do anything out of ordinary. So it's normal for us to go to nice steakhouses and stuff around the place. So,
but the thing of it was, the plan was we were going for his birthday celebration, and I'd never been there before. So I'm just like, hey, where are we going? Let me pull up the menu to kind of get an idea of what I'm gonna order, see what they have.
There were some missing pieces that kind of needed to be filled in, like I wanted the place reserved, like when we had went there, Chad. I wanted like the vault, right? But it was like, yeah, vault's not available until like nighttime on the weekends or whatever. So it's like, dang. So I was like, well, can you get me like a secluded area? And they was like, well, we'll see. It's a busy day. I think it was on a Friday or Saturday.
It was Saturday.
So it was like, you're asking a lot to have, a secluded off area on Saturday. So I was like, well, just do what you can. And so, I had a friend on Morpeda. He kind of like joined in and like, oh, it's about to go down today, and let me help. What you need? I was like, I just need I need to get some flowers. I need to get some flowers, right? And so, and then I need for you to get the kids there because they're not gonna know how to get there. And so he's like, all right, I'm on that.
So we end up going to dinner, very nice spot. Apprehensive, I'm just like, Lord, he's gonna knock me over the head. He's gonna order something ridiculous. And we kind of get in, settle down, start looking at what we're gonna get. And the kids show up.
So when they showed up at the place, she was like, what the hell are y'all doing here, right? She's like, I thought y'all was at the mall. She's like, yeah. They're like, yeah, we just went to South Park, which is right there. She's like, what are y'all doing here? And I was like, I told them to come by if they're, they're gonna be coming here.
So I'm panicked because I'm just like, oh snap! I got our dinner, but I'm not trying to feed my two kids too. So I'm just so mad. They sitting down, grinning, carrying flowers, just being weird, and I'm just like, what the hell are y'all doing here? And they were like, oh, we were just gonna go shopping. We thought we would just stop by real quick. And I'm just like, okay, get the hell out. They sit down. They ask me, well, what are you eating? Well, Mom, what are you drinking? I'm just like, water. You better get that damn water. Why are you here? And then I started I'm just like, okay, now this is getting weird. And I'm just like, why are y'all here? And they were just like, we just came to see, tell Danny happy birthday, yada, yada. I was just like, no. I said, I will get up and leave right now if somebody don't tell me what the hell's going on right now. And it's hilarious because Skylar has me on Zoom. Unbeknownst to me, my family, friends from home, Sarah's, they're all watching me, and everybody's cackling because they can see the absolute disgust in my face that them kids have shown up to this restaurant.
Omar came with the flowers, and so it was hard to find a photographer last minute. And so we ended up using Evans, one of his basketball photographers that does videos and stuff for him. And he was like, yeah, I'll come do it on at the last minute. And so it was funny because when they came up, I don't know if it was Evan or Skylar had the flowers. I think it was Evan. Evan had the roses in his hand, and there was this random dude behind him. And so when it came up, they peeled off and sat at our table, and he just kind of sat down at the table across and started looking away. And she's like, is that dude with y'all? And then, everybody was like, nah, he just kind of walked in here, so I had this video made, and it was supposed to play on this TV, on a projector, but the projector didn't work, and then it's like, all right, we can put it on this TV, but I couldn't get it on the TV, and so the last thing was they had this laptop pull out, so I was like, all right, this is the last thing. Luckily, I had uploaded to my website so that it could play from there as a backup plan. And so we're sitting down there, and this video starts playing. She was like, why are these pictures of me? Where'd you get these pictures of? This is your birthday, this is kind of weird.
Doing a whole lot for your birthday. Why is there a slideshow? Why?
Go ahead, tell everything now. That's your part.
So the slideshow's playing. I'm, just like questioning where these pictures came from. Why are all these different hair choices I had throughout the years? My kids telling me, that wasn't a good look, Mama. You shouldn't have done that. That wasn't cute. What you got on, that sort of thing. And all of a sudden, Anthony Hamilton pops up. And he says,
Tiffany Ashmore.
And I'm just like, Anthony Hamilton knows my name. And he's like,
That's someone who loves you very much, who's willing to take you as his wife, to cherish you for life. to love you, to build a family, a future. Through the good and the bad. It's about love.
And I was like, Anthony Hamilton knows my story. Oh my Jesus, what is happening? And that's when it dawns on me. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is really going down. This is really happening. I'm scrolling. I'm just like, gosh, I should have put on another outfit. I should have made my hair different. I should have got better makeup going. What are my nails looking like? Scrolling and then, trying to listen to Anthony, and he says,
What love is all about. These last 7 years of life with you has been the most amazing and exciting things in his life. Danny Byers would love for you to be his wife. Would you accept? Miss Ashmore. I'm Anthony Hamilton, and I believe in this love.
and I turn around and I look at Danny and he's on one knee.
So yeah, I had these two here for support, but they're over there blubbering, snot bubbles coming out. I'm like, damn, and then I look at her and she's like snot bubbling. So I had this nice speech planned out, and I couldn't think of anything because I'm looking at everybody around me crying. I'm like, damn, so all I could remember to say was, I wouldn't change anything about you except your last name. Will you marry me? And all you heard was people on this phone. This guy was hollering, kiss him! Say yes, kiss him! And that's how it went down. I was just like, man, So during the wedding, who's not going to be around me? The blubbering twins over here. Because it's like, I need that strong support. I ain't about to cry at the wedding,